Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, a warm welcome. In this edition, I eagerly wish to present a truly special cookbook in my kitchen. This is a great resource for everyone, but it is especially helpful for vegetarians and vegans. It is also perfect for omnivores who want to add more plant based dishes to their cooking, whether for health, flavor, or just a new experience. The book is written by Deborah Madison, a renowned American culinary authority. She has earned that title as an award winning author of more than a dozen cookbooks, including classics like The New Vegetarian Cooking for Everyone and Vegetable Literacy. But her authority comes from more than just awards. She is cooking professional who has spent her life cooking for others, learning from her own mistakes and a few kitchen mishaps along the way. The philosophy behind the book and the food. This book is a celebration of vegetable based cooking with recipes that radiate a love for seasonal harvests. Medicine shows you how to cook with every part of a plant: fruits and stems, bulbs and buds, sprouts and roots, leaves and flowers, and fronds. The recipes themselves are simple, straightforward, and not at all complicated. As a gardener, Medicine offers this great tip. Food you grow yourself will always taste better than food shipped from afar. She believes that homegrown vegetables inform you and beautify your cooking. Her advice extends beyond the garden. She suggests using your senses to find the best ingredients. Trust your nose to tell if a melon or peach is ripe and perfumed. Train your fingers to find the right texture. Develop an eye for the sturdiness of fresh greens. With little practice and attention, you will become a more discerning food buyer. The book also teaches you essential skills like how to use different knives for cutting, slicing, and trimming, and among others. Medicine shows you how to bring out incredible flavor from sweet vegetables like peppers, onions, and carrots by caramelizing them. As the sugars brown, they create a depth of flavor that can transform a dish. Learning these kinds of techniques give you the tools to cook well and intuitively. Culinary highlights in the book. In My Kitchen is filled with delicious, creative recipes. The author explains the utility of different grains and beans and even gives you a simple tip for making your own vegetable stock at home. She encourages you to simplify your menu. Focus on making a few dishes well. One key advice is to work in a non-linear fashion in the kitchen. For example, if your onions need to cook for 15 minutes, use that time to prep the rest of your ingredients. This simple practice can save your time and your sanity. She also shares an interesting tidbit. The food you are serving may not taste as good to you as it does to your guests. That is because your senses have become accustomed to the aromas. So the flavors are no longer new and vivid to you. The book features around 100 dishes, some of which sound wonderfully poetic and innovative, such as roasted asparagus and arugula with hard cooked eggs and walnuts, green, yellow, or purple beans with sun gold tomatoes and opal basil, Easted buckwheat waffles, and dishes with names like You failed to catch a trout frittata or trousia. There are also recipes for enriching making a good toast, like Savoy cabbage and mushroom braise on toast with horse radish cream, or roasted cauliflower with romesco sauce on a toast. You will find recipes for beautiful vegetables like artichokes and golden beets, and even learn about new ingredients like mesh, a tender French lettuce, and lauvage leaves used in making pickles. The recipes in the book are a healthy answer for those who want to eat well and naturally lose weight without relying on quick fix substances. Building your confidence in the kitchen. One of the book's greatest strengths is how it builds your confidence as a cook. For example, Madison insists that a cheese souffle is something you can easily whip up. Yes, easily. She breaks down the process into 6 simple stages and even suggests how to incorporate cooked vegetables like pureed winter squash into the souffle base. You will also learn about the rich history of grains like millet, which Madison notes has more copper, manganese, phosphorus, and magnesium than most foods, and it is naturally gluten free. She also introduces you to the spice mix, berbere, an incredibly aromatic Ethiopian blend that goes into a red lentil soup. The book includes 3 different ways to make tomato sauce and a simple recipe for caramelizing onions with sherry vinegar and cloves. Deborah Madison, one of America's most trusted voices in food, has created a collection of simple yet innovative recipes that will empower you to cook with creativity and confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, I thank you for being here. Let us make our food journey relishable and enjoyable.